Greetings and salutations. You are watching Ref the District. This is an Instapod for the news that just came out that the Washington football team has announced that they are going to release the name on 2/2/22. So it's February 2nd, 2022. I'm the Stoner. That's Trev over there.
Good morning.
And Nathan couldn't make it with us today, but we're gonna forge on ahead without him. So let's talk about specifics first, Trev.
Okay.
Let's talk about what we do know.
Okay.
Right? First and foremost, the release date is February 2nd of 2022. What is significant about February 2nd? Or why do you think that they went with February 2nd?
It's Groundhog Day.
It is Groundhog Day.
Number two, I guess they want to go ahead and get this rebrand out so when the draft comes and free agency starts and stuff, we'll have something that they can, play the game in. They'll have new gear, new uniforms, and a new team name. So
the Super Bowl is February 13th.
Okay.
February 2nd is a Wednesday. So it's about a week and a half before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it's a few days before the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Is there a possibility, Trev, that Jonathan Allen / Brendan Sheriff, if they're healthy and they play and all that, are they going to be wearing the new gear at the Pro Bowl?
I would love to see it, and I don't see why not. I mean, if we're announcing it February 2nd, why would we play in our old uniforms like days after we announce the new rebrand? So I'm going to go with 100%. They'll be in the new gigs.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for, something like that. That they'll actually play in the new uniform. So the other fact that we learned is that the name will not be the Red Wolves.
Yeah, I know.
That's another fact.
Yeah.
So what is your feeling, Trev, on not having Red Wolves as the name?
I'm a little disappointed, but it's not like they chose not to do it. It's just copyright issues, like legal stuff. So they literally couldn't do it. But I was all in. I really was. I was ready for our stadium to be called the Den. I was ready to howl like a wolf when we get a sack. Just anything. Our linebackers, Landon Collins, they calls them the Wolf Packs and stuff like that already. So I was just really hyped to be the Red Wolves, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So that was your number one. Was your number one going in? Was that what you wanted it to be, or is that what you thought it would be, or both?
That's what I wanted it to be, but I didn't necessarily think it would be that, but that's what I wanted it to be.
Okay. So then let's transition to that then.
Okay.
What is it at this point? It's not going to be Red Wolves. It's not going to be Washington football team. What is it that you think the name is going to be here on January 4th?
Well, this is after watching that rebrand video that they just released?
Absolutely.
I've got two guesses. According to like the 3 stars on the uniform, and there's an all black helmet supposedly, different variation colors of the helmets. I guess indicates multiple styles and colors of this uniform is coming. That looks like a military type deal with the stars. So Commanders has been floating around. I guess that's the closest to military they have. And then you have been saying Legends, and I'm going to piggyback on that too because in the video they mention they want to hail to the great players and great coaches that were part of this organization, and now they want to get the fans involved. So Legends kind of makes a lot of sense too, a little bit more than Commanders, because if you want to honor the greats and the Hall of Famers and the legends, then Legends has more of a hit than Commanders. So I'm down to Commanders and Legends.
I think I'm down to those two as well. I think Defenders seems to be in the mix as well. I think Commanders is just too generic.
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
So I mean, Commanders. Yeah, you're a leader. You're in charge of something. That kind of makes sense. And with the military tie to the Washington D.C. area, that makes a little bit of sense. But I'm just not fully sold on it. We have not a source, but we have somebody who's been talking to us ever since we met them in training camp, and they have insisted that the name is going to be Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep saying it to this day, saying, look, a little birdie has told me.
Yeah.
I know people. I've been in the
Uh-huh.
building, and I've
And
seen things in the building that suggest it's going to be Commanders. That's the only thing, Trev, that gets
mm-hmm.
me to come off of my stance that it's going to be Legends.
Yeah. I know, because that little the source we're talking about and his birdie, he's pretty accurate.
He's connected. It's
He's
fair to say he's connected, right?
Very short, yeah. So
yeah,
but definitely one of those two.
So we'll see. And I think it's going to be Legends, and I've thought that for quite a while because kind of like what you said, they've always talked about honoring their past, honoring the people, the players and people within the organization that have come before them who have made this franchise what it is. Not in the last 25 years, but before that.
Right.
And that just screams Legends to me. It's different. It's not offensive in any way. It doesn't separate. Kind of Commanders separates you. It says Commanders were honoring military. How are you relating to the people within the area? And I think Legends does that because you can encompass all of those things into Legends. Yeah. And it's different. Nobody has anything like it.
Nah, they really don't.
I'm just saying. That's what I think.
That's a very good point. Legends goes along with the theme of DC too. DC, all the monuments and the history, they're all legends in their own way. So Legends definitely. I'm gonna go with Legends.
All right,
you convinced me.
Well, well, give me a reason. Give me a reason why it would not be Legends. I mean, is there anything that you can say that says it's not going to be Legends?
Maybe because it doesn't, I guess, necessarily fit the mascot or the like I don't know, like everybody in the NFL is something like an animal or a figure, not just a broad term like a legend. Like there's a buccaneer, there's a lion, there's an eagle, there's a falcon. Like
there's also a brown.
Yeah, but that is true. Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
And why are they the Cleveland Browns? Because their first owner of the team was Paul Brown. Yeah. And so he named him basically after himself or whatever. But it doesn't have you can create mascots out of nothing.
And then create the dogs. Pound. Yeah, because if it is Legends, then we can create the Hogs. Like you said, the Browns have the dogs and the Legends have the Hogs.
Why not?
Boom.
Why
Boom.
not?
Our mascot could be a hog.
Why not?
Seriously, because they're legends.
That's right.
Call the Hogs for Pete's sake.
Right. Be legendary. That's what I'm saying.
I'm on this Legends kick now, y'all.
And I did want to crow just for a second about the whole Red Wolves thing. I forgot to mention this. Just for my own ego.
Were you not on board with Red Wolves?
No, because I said from the beginning, or at least when they said the team is going to keep the colors, burgundy and gold.
Yeah.
How are you going to have a team with colors of burgundy and gold and yet be called red something? Where has that ever happened in the history of the world?
We were literally the Redskins.
Right.
And we were burgundy and gold.
That's a fair point, Trev. That's a fair. I never considered that. Okay, that makes sense. So after the video, and also I did want to say I didn't think that helmet was black. I thought it was the lighting.
I think there's like multiple. Lighting. I think there's multiple helmets.
Yeah, there could be. There could be. Of course, they're gonna have a lot of different variations.
I can't wait.
They're gonna sell the crap.
Oh my gosh! And we can all confirm that was Terry McLaurin's jersey in the video. Yeah, 17.
Of course.
Or
Doug Williams, right?
Yeah, you're right.
A legendary, a legendary jersey, right?
And then our source said his birdie said camouflage alternates, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
they have that. Really cool.
They kind of have that now a little bit. I mean, maybe the jerseys weren't, but the merch, they had all that camo merch.
Oh, that's already. Right. Yeah.
So we'll see. Of course, they're gonna make pardon my language, a shit ton of money whenever they do release the name.
Oh
I know
my
I'll
God,
be
yeah.
there. Everybody
Me
will be
too.
there buying
I'm gonna have
all the
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. I can't
Yeah.
wait.
So I think that's kind of our thoughts on the
Hmm.
rebrand video that was just released today. And I know for you and for me, all of this again, like we always say, is not going to matter unless this team wins.
Yeah.
But it will at least get us ready and get us hyped and get us
Yeah, something positive
back in
for us
something positive.
to be positive about.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, all right. So thanks to everybody for watching this. If you get a chance, subscribe to our all of our social media, our YouTube
Check
page.
that stuff out.
Hit the notification button. Check us out on Twitter and all of the audio podcast locations. And appreciate you watching. For Nathan, who couldn't make it, that's Trev over there. I'm the Stoner. This is Ref the District. Thanks for watching.
Be a fan.